What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, Mikey fucking Pipes. We got some new cones. I ordered 6 traffic cones. Where else but Amazon? Made in China. And then I used the stencil that we have and spray painted the phone number and the initials of the company on them. It's actually we really should start doing this. When you park your vehicle in front of a client's location, you really should be high visibility. You put one cone in the front of the unit. One cone in front, driver's side of the vehicle, the other one at the back. High visibility. It decreases liability, decreases the chance of your vehicle getting hit. It really does. So in the front of the shop, we have one at the back corner, driver's side corner of the mattress, the front driver's side, and also of the Sprinter. And I'm actually going to probably start enforcing that for January 1st. We really should be doing that. I keep talking, but I keep forgetting to turn on the coffee machine. You gotta have your coffee with an everything bagel, scooped out, toasted, ×2, with butter. And yesterday afternoon, this beauty arrived. The U.S. Boiler SteamMax, gas-fired, steam heating boiler. I love it. Comes trimmed out already with the sight glass, the low water cutoff, pressure control. We got to take this off though, unfortunately. We'll take that off. We'll take out the sight glass, but it's all pre-wired, you know? All you got to do, L1 in neutral, maybe put a little switch right there, wire up TT, and your tits. So, of course, creating that drop header. I came up here with I believe it's a 27-inch piece coming straight up. I got a Mega Press 90, a Street 90, coming down with, I think this is 13 inches or 12 inches. And then we're going to pick up that single header and then come back around with our equalizer going to our Hartford Loop T. Now, on the existing setup, everything's on the right-hand side already, so easy peasy. Yesterday, hump day. It was a nice day. It was a really nice day. I love this time of year. The whole holiday season, regardless of what you celebrate, you know, there's a holiday for everyone, right? Whether you're an individual who celebrates Christmas or Hanukkah, we all celebrate New Year's, right? But I really like the end of the year. It gives me an opportunity to reflect on what we've accomplished over the last 12 months. And, you know, we did well. We really did well. We did 15%, unfortunately, less than we did last year. While we do have, you can't count the ACIQ here that we're basically installing, giving it away. SteamMax, you know, steam boiler replacement, you know that. But yeah, it's a little bit less consumer spending. But also, the primary factor for our business, my business, for having this year-to-date revenue earned as being less than it was last year, primarily because we were going through a transitional period where we lost a long-term team member. You know, the other Mike, he was with us for over 10 years. And, you know, it's sad to see someone having to leave, but we'll also wish him the best in the chapter of life that is embarking upon him now. So we just wish him the best and good health and happiness. But that was a major component of this 15% reduction of income from the year before, you know? But nonetheless, we made it happen. We got things done. I'm just double checking the numbers. I don't really trust Housecall Pro that much when it comes to reporting and numbers. So let's go January 1st, 2024 to December 31st, 2024. And let's see what kind of numbers we had for the year. And why doesn't it tell me the freaking total? Come on, really? Administrative? Dashboard? Okay, let's see this. Custom. I gotta do it all over again. You believe this? Actually, how about this? Type it in 01/01/2024 to 12/31/2024. Let's see. It's thinking. Yeah. So I don't know if that's probably more than 15%. Yeah. Anyway, you know what? Generally speaking, when you're running a business, you should see a gradual increase of revenue, right? You should, which will also match your expenses, right? But I think that last year was the first, I'd have to look at all the numbers, but I think this year was the first decline in gross revenue that we've had ever. Wow. Crazy. But we got a nice average job ticket for the company. Very nice. I think it's better than it was last year. So the only real explanation, it's not really the economy. You know, like people talking about, oh, the economy. Well, maybe in your geographic area it's different, but here in New York, it's not the economy, I can tell you that. All right, got sidetracked. Last night, our Commander-in-Chief, President Donald Trump, spoke on primetime television, all the major networks, including the news channels, covered his conversation with America. And I think what's great, one of the great things he's doing, or he's announced, which he said claims checks are already on their way, is the announcement of a warrior dividend for the men and women in the United States Armed Forces. Approximately 1.4 million service men and women are receiving a check from the federal government around this holiday season. A little extra money always helps, right? In honor of the 255th anniversary of America's existence, of $1,776. There is a little star asterisk next to it, which he did not mention. You have to earn a certain pay grade or under. And I think it's like, whatever, 0-something 6 and below. That's what I read. So I guess not everyone. I don't think like Secretary of War Hegseth, I don't think he's getting a check for 1776. You know, it's kind of like, you could be without it, you know. Now, I'm sorry, guys. That was very rude and disgusting of me to enjoy my everything bagel scooped out, toasted 2 times with butter. It was very rude of me to do that to you, and I apologize. If you actually like content like that, I have the great person you should watch. His name is Mr. Sunshine, a.k.a. John Phillips Plumbing. He's got his own YouTube channel, and he is a C hair. You know what that means? He's a cunt hair short of 6,000 subscribers. Now, maybe we should do like an April Fool's party or an April Fool's joke on him earlier than April Fool's. Let's give him like let's be like the Grinch who stole Christmas. Let's have some fun. You know what? Let's have some fun. You guys gonna love me, man. I am the fucking devil. Here we go. Hold on, I gotta find his channel. Hold on. You're gonna love this, guys. You're really gonna love it. And I think you guys know what I'm gonna do already. If you guys know me, you guys knowing what I want to do. But hold on, here we go. Let me get this copied and pasted. Come on, copy and paste, bitch. There we go. All right, bingo, boom. Let's go there. Boom. All right, John Phillips Plumbing. Okay. John Phillips Plumbing, and it's Phillips with 2 L's, has 5,930 subscribers. Like I said, he's a cunt hair short of 6,000 subscribers. And it's kind of like, it's sad, you know, because he's kind of like, he does plumbing for a hobby right now because he doesn't really need to work and whatever. But the monthly estimated earnings for his YouTube channel is estimated to be $13. Let's have a little fun with Mr. John Phillips Plumbing, Mr. Sunshine. If you guys are so inclined, I'm not asking you to put Mikey Pipe stickers on my competition's mailboxes on their trucks, right? I'm not asking you to take a Trump 2028 sticker and blast it on the back of his rear bumper. I'm not asking you to do that. So please don't do that. But if you are so inclined to do that, take a picture or video and send it to me. Email mike@mikeypipes.com. No, I want you guys to subscribe to John Phillips Plumbing on YouTube, and let's get him to 6,000 subscribers, right? And as soon as he makes that announcement on YouTube, right, because he's going to talk about it while he's shoving food down his face, because that's what he does, right? So if you like that kind of content where people are actively eating while getting high, he was doing it yesterday. He was on another planet, right? So as soon as he hits that 6,000 subscribers and he announces it, take it back. I'm the devil! Like Stoli. Stoli's the devil too. He is. He's such a good boy though. He only, oh come on guys, look at this. Only 50 new subscribers in the last month. See, John Phillips. There's his channel. All right. Show him some love, and then we're going to take it away. The power of the pipe. Do it now.